Hey ladies, welcome back to another mindset moment. I want to talk about paradigms. Let me read the definition to you. So a paradigm, a mental program that has almost exclusive control over our habitual behavior, and almost all of our behavior is habitual. So this paradigm, again, is a mental program. And how did this mental program get stored inside of your brain? Well, think of your brain as a computer. And so within that computer, we have this programming. And this programming came from the time we were a baby till 7 years old. This is when we had all of our beliefs and all of our core beliefs and core values stored into our computer program up here, our brain. So we have been very heavy, and we grow up with this programming, and we're influenced, and we live and we experience life by this programming from our parents or whoever has raised you. So you're walking around with someone else's program. You're walking around with someone else's beliefs, with someone else's core values, with someone else's trauma or life experiences. It's not your own. It is not completely your own. And it's important that we take control of our mind. We take control of this computer program. And sometimes that may mean we need to start over from level 1, from ground zero. We have to reprogram our minds because we need to take control of this paradigm. Because this paradigm controls our results in our life. So what are we going to do to change this? We're going to implement small changes to reprogram our minds so we can see a new result. So when we reprogram our mind, we're going to be changing our beliefs, and we're going to be changing our behaviors to go along with those beliefs. And that's how we're going to be able to reprogram our mind. Now, when you're doing this, sometimes you might wonder, where did this belief come from? Where did this behavior come from? And if you dig deep enough, sometimes you can find that answer, but sometimes you can't. And that's okay. Don't worry about where something always originated from. Don't always stress about, okay, where did this come from, or where did this come from? Because I found myself while on this journey asking myself those same questions. Okay, well, where did this come from? Where did this belief come from? Where did this behavior come from? Don't stress so much about that. Another thing to realize is as you're changing your paradigm, you may have some fear that comes up. As you're trying to shift your beliefs and your values and your mindsets to totally rewire your mindset, keep going. Don't let that fear stop you. Just keep studying. Keep trying to reprogram your mind. Keep having faith. That's a big one. Have that faith. Vibrate that faith. Just believe that things will change. You might not be sure how things are going to change, but just believe that they will change. Your mind will start to rewire. That program will change. But it takes time. Just know that it takes time. It takes faith. It takes being hopeful, and just remain positive about this entire situation. And that's something I had to do. I just had to have faith. I just had to remain hopeful. Some days were better than others. Some days were worse than others mentally. It was such a struggle, but I got through it. I found that light at the end of the tunnel. I couldn't see that light at first, but I found it. I found it. And it feels so good. It feels so amazing. And it was such a beautiful journey getting to the other end. Even though I didn't know how it would end. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep going with your inner work journey. You're doing an amazing job. I send you peace, love, abundance, and I will talk to you tomorrow.